And it's great to see James Burridge reporting there. Time now for a little Christmas razzmatazz. The Thursford Christmas Spectacular has attracted a total audience of 5.8 million since it started 47 years ago. The big budget variety show is actually based in a small village in Norfolk, but people travel from across the country to see it. It employs 400 people and is said to bring in more than £10 million to the local economy. Debbie Tubby has been given a peek behind the festive scenes.
It bills itself as the biggest Christmas show of its kind in Europe, set in the Norfolk countryside amongst the world's largest collection of steam engines. It costs almost £5 million to put on. Hours before the performance even starts, preparations are well underway. It's a repeating cycle.
We normally do about 200 shirts every morning, and then there's always pops falling off, fishnets that need repairing. When we get onto the show, it's normally standing backstage and making sure that people look correct, make sure they haven't got a label sticking out, so that when they go on stage it can be the best that it can possibly be.
There are 12 different nationalities in the cast, making Thursford their home for 3 months.
So I would describe myself as a city girl, so usually like big lights and everything, and now I have neighbours that are like sheep and cows, so it's a bit different, but it's nice. It's a nice change of pace and change of scenery, especially around the Christmas season.
As dance captain, I look after 22 other dancers and just make sure that they're all happy. I just love the atmosphere of it, but also the fact as a dancer, you've got so many different styles that you can that we cover. So 1 minute will be a showgirl, the next minute will be penguin.
More than 2,000 performers applied for just 130 places.
We have a lot of what's called triple threat here, so people that can act, sing and dance, but also there are people who are stronger in those various individual fields as well.
The singers are key not only to warm up their vocal cords, but also the hearts of the audience. Up to 50 coaches a day help bring a total of 110,000 people to a village, home to just 200. Inspiring many to watch year on year for decades.
It's the start of Christmas for me, really. I've just about finished my Christmas shopping. 3 to go, 3 presents to go, everything's wrapped. Now I can enjoy this, Christmas starts, and carols will be on every day at home.
It's amazing seeing all these costumes. This is one of 2,000 in this year's show. The dancers get through 5 different coloured pairs of tights, and there are 37 costume changes. So backstage is extremely busy with just seconds to change between scenes. It's about practice and precision under pressure, keeping their heads, especially these ones, and every step, even in these shoes, coordinated to the second.
It's like being on a ship, but on land. It's like a Thursford bubble. We are there if they have problems at home, if they have problems with their accommodation. We have an open door policy, so they come to us for pretty much everything.
The late George Cushing founded the Steam Engine Collection, which is registered as a charity to preserve it. His son John started the show, and his son now works alongside him.
47 years ago was the first year, and that was just a small carol concert in the farm barn, basically, for 500 people. Yeah, I don't think anyone had expected it to grow into what it has become.
Tickets start from £47, with 80 performances leading up to Christmas. The 3-hour show must go on twice daily, so they'll do this all again tomorrow. Debbie Tubby, BBC Look East, Norfolk.
80 performances, isn't that incredible? And there will be more on the Christmas Spectacular on BBC Radio next week, when the lovely Louise Hulland will be presenting her afternoon show from Thursford. You can hear that on BBC Radio Cambridgeshire, Suffolk and Norfolk, starting at 2.